I put the single. You think so?
Did we start?
No. It was right after the recording.
We can't.
We could.
We were just talking about how Brad has all the raw files.
I put the
And he
single.
loves some Lizzo.
And I just hit that one hard.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the Hangout
Welcome.
Podcast.
You caught us off guard.
Ooh.
Actually, we caught ourselves off guard when we hit record. Big Mac, no cheese.
Big Mac, no cheese. We coming for you, boy.
What boy?
The Aaron. Well, this is hard for me too. Well, we just got off the set of the.
Oh, the set. It looks a lot like this set. The set of our.
It looks just like this. Well, I'm a little different.
He took off a jersey.
Yeah, if you watched the episode we just uploaded earlier yesterday, you'll know what we're talking about. New podcast coming this week. We'll get to that in a minute. It's in the notes. Don't worry about it. But quickly to the real point. That's my problem. I didn't talk.
Stop whispering.
Shh, I don't want them to know yet because they have to watch the sports podcast.
Uh-huh.
I have a problem in fantasy when I have to draft people against the Bears. So it's hard for me that I have Aaron Rodgers.
Oh.
And I have to root for him to do good in fantasy, but I want him to get fucked up by the Bears. I hate that.
Big Mac, no cheese.
Big Mac, no cheese, motherfucker. Big Khalil Mac, no cheese head, Wisconsinite Packer bitches.
Wisconsinites.
Wisconsinites.
Is that what they're called?
I think so.
Okay.
Illinoisans and Wisconsinites.
I've never heard either of those.
Battling.
I've never heard either of those.
Really?
Yeah.
Back to the original thing before I hit that beautiful Lizzo note. You think this thing's wrapping up on storage space? Should I put on an external or what?
What we were talking about is that you've just got
Right, so I have all the files.
all the raw files, which I do too on a
Right.
separate hard drive, but this is on your computer.
So maybe I should start getting them off there.
Yeah, you might just want to...
Onto a hard drive.
Well, the thing is,
It's just going to slow me down.
what I've noticed from other hard drives is if you keep it too high, like it's
All
too
right.
full,
It's near its
Problems
capacity.
problems can occur. Even though it's not full yet, it can affect other things. And then, if it's... I mean, if this... Not saying this isn't the most up-to-date premium
This
piece,
computer's old as F, is what we're getting at.
and if it goes... It wouldn't shock me if that had something to do with it, just all the. I don't know how computers work.
And then the
100%.
Hangout podcast is no longer.
Well, no, it is.
No, because if we don't have a computer, we can't record.
Oh,
We don't need the old files. What is that thing going to fucking do?
Okay, sorry. Sorry.
Get the fuck out of here.
You'll get another computer, or we'll figure it out.
Yeah, no, I'll figure it out. Did I talk about
I don't know what
on
did
the
you talk-
podcast or anything about upgrading some of the parts on here?
No, I think you asked me that separately.
Okay. Because that would be the next step instead of buying a whole new computer.
Computer.
Because I'm not trying to buy a whole new computer.
Just gonna upgrade some pieces.
Yeah.
Just to get it
I'm just going to consult John.
nice. Is it the slowness or the smoothness?
Just everything.
Yeah, just a
Both.
refresher. It needs
Both.
a refresher.
It just needs to be updated. This computer's from
62.
2014.
Yeah, which I forgot
In
what
computer
I saw.
years? That's old.
Well, I think I saw. I forgot who it was.
And it wasn't killing it.
But there was like a tech channel, and they were talking about somebody's PC, and they're like, yeah, like it was like 5 years old. They're like, well, it's probably getting
Well,
there.
graphics cards are out of date in
Well, yeah.
6 months.
Yeah.
And this computer wasn't killing it when it was new. It was no beast.
Yeah.
It was just enough.
My computer that I got at home,
So yours was a beast.
mine was.
So yours
I got
is good
everything.
now.
It's
Yours is
still
like-
good, but it's 5 years old.
Yeah, no.
So it's technically
you have the same problem that I have in terms of age, but yours had much better parts.
Yeah, my stuff still runs very well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this thing is like,
It literally coughs.
yeah.
Like, we cut it out of the podcast, but it would just go, sorry. And I'm like, oh my god, sorry.
Exactly.
Sorry, Alienware. Wait, no brands.
Yeah. No brands.
We didn't say Alienware. We said Schmer and Schmer.
So,
Faberware, the pan.
So if
company.
any of you tech gurus out there want to give me some new cheap specs to throw in, that's the thing is I don't even
Or
know
the
if I can.
essentials. Yeah, can you even do that on a...
It's gotta be.
Can a Schmelly and Schwer get Schnupfnated?
It's a PC. As long as you get, it's just gotta be. I'm probably more limited on like the size of graphics cards and size of things because it's a like smaller PC.
Yeah, it is a smaller case.
So they have
limitations.
Yeah, but there's still something that could be upgraded.
Oh, I'm sure.
Again, it might be a little more difficult because it's not meant to be, even though it might be. I don't know.
Yeah, we have no idea.
And
as
it's
tech
not
savvy as we do look. Not as.
And
not
let me tell you, I'm also,
savvy.
as much as I'm talking about it now, it's also not a big enough problem to where I'm actually very interested currently.
Yeah, true. It's not like a dire.
It's
issue.
not. No.
It's like we'll just start throwing it out there.
It's in the air.
Get to know it.
It's in the air. It's not even like going through the brain frequently.
But we just brought it up because it's
That's how the podcast started.
Video log it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then your boy hit that beautiful note.
My man. So Bradley,
how you doing, man?
Dude, I'm doing phantasmal.
I knew that. You've been here for a while. Like I just said, we just got off the set of another podcast.
It's a great Sunday. It's not Sunday when this is coming out, but as we are recording this, it's a Sunday.
It's Sunday.
And this morning I went to our trailer, which it's like
we've talked about this.
It's like a vacation trailer, whatever it is.
It's not a trailer park.
Yeah, it's like
it's a weekend getaway.
It's like I don't know. It's a very weird thing. But so
it's a nice place.
We have this.
Don't judge.
Ours is not a nice place anymore. So we have this one for years that we have to maintain every so often, and this week we got a solid fine, or I don't even know if it's a fine.
Citation.
It was $150, and we thought the problem was we had a bunch of sticks from like branches that we were like they were in the
because you went there last week.
No,
and cleaned it up.
No, didn't go there last week.
2 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago. 4 weeks.
Oh, I thought
we try to go every 3 weeks to cut the grass.
Okay.
So it doesn't get too long, so we don't get
a fine for that.
Which on top of that, we're already paying to have the thing there and all this other stuff, and then a fine for that. So we didn't want that.
So is this a good business decision? On your end, give me your perspective.
Don't talk to me about it. We've gone over.
It cannot be.
It's not great. It does hurt me.
Right.
It does hurt not me, but my parents. So not everybody's on the same page about it. So, anyways, usually my mom and myself will go up and we'll maintain this thing. Last weekend we were gonna go because it had been the 3 week mark.
Because I remember last
super
week.
Heavy.
That's right.
Rain.
Rain. That'll throw
it'll make
wrench
make the grass not cuttable. Mm. It's like mood. Mood?
Like mood, yes.
Mood.
I had to cut my grass today. We both cut grass today.
Oh. So, so anyways, we get there, and because they sent us a picture too, 2 pictures
of the
sticks?
The
technology isn't the greatest
of the sticks.
It's
okay.
So, but in the one picture, it looked like the sticks were lower.
So someone was taking them, using them for fire.
We thought we got rid of it. That's what they find us for. They're like for the cleanup. Like we got rid of your sticks.
Oh.
But the picture was just kind of offset. So it looked like the sticks were lower, but it's still the same amount. They cut the grass, I believe.
They did?
The grass is still kind of long, but not as 4 weeks long. It was kind of a little on the shorter side. Sticks were all still there.
And with the rain we got this last week, it should have been real long.
And they picked, they took a picture, they sent a picture of the sticks in one of the things, so we were like, let's get rid of these fucking sticks. So I'm taking trips to the dump there, and there's I got the back of the SUV open, and these things are like scraping along, and I'm trying to go through, and all these sticks are like jumping with every bump, and I'm like, if any of these fall out, I'm gonna be so pissed. I'm gonna be the asshole, like, oh no, my sticks, sorry guys. So I'm going to dump, and I'm just throwing these suckers.
Why don't you just burn the motherfuckers?
And I realized, I didn't know they had this before. I don't know if they had it when we were back then, but my dad said he's seen them the last few times he went there. At the dump, there are these huge boxes. They're makeshift homes for the stray cats.
No.
Dude, there's like 5 or 6 of them. They're these huge boxes with the holes in them.
Yeah.
So they can go in. I was like, oh my God.
5 or 6 of these boxes
on the back behind the dumpsters along like this little fence thing.
Yeah.
I didn't know they were there. But
so did you throw a few sticks in there for the
Sunday,
kids?
So I don't know when they get picked up, the garbage. Or we don't go there often. But the dump is like they're huge, like truck bed size dumpsters.
Oh, I know. I remember.
They don't know.
Oh,
jeez, dude, stop yelling at me. Anyways,
this is no longer my show. This is our show.
So I'm throwing these sticks the best I can to get them in there. So I'm like filling the top of this whole thing.
Please tell me you got yelled at, bro.
No, nobody did.
Oh,
no,
damn
nobody.
it.
So I'm walking around the thing and I'm like trying. So that's why I went behind.
How many of these sticks we're talking?
Oh my god, dude, they're full length, like from that wall, this wall. Some of these, like thick branches.
Wow.
Yeah. So we're just cleaning them up, and I walk around the back and I'm like, oh my god,
There's the kittens.
there's a bunch of cats and like, I'm like, it's like a fucking some type of community. I'm like,
The Aristocats.
I'm like, yeah, but not cats at all. Gross cats.
It's the alley cats.
Yeah, not even. The dump cats. Dump cats. And I was like, oh, I don't like cats to begin with. And I was just like, oh my god, get the fuck out. Get the fuck out of here. So that was my experience today. So I cut minimal amount of grass, and then the rest of the time spent picking, loading these sticks into the truck. Like I took like 3 or 4 trips, just getting rid of them. And then
What does your mom do when you do this?
She's like
Loading the sticks?
She's like separating the stuff because there's like a bunch of like leaves and other stuff. So she's like cleaning that area as I'm like grabbing the rest of the sticks. And as we're leaving for the final, we have just a couple bags of like the leaves and stuff that we're gonna dump in there. We get to the dump and there's a crane, like a cat whatever vehicle, and it's pushing down all the garbage. And I was like, okay,
how do I get in here?
Yeah, how do I get in here? But my other thing is, one of the trips I had taken a bag of sticks, and I didn't tie it completely sealed.
Okay.
And I fucking launched this thing in there.
And they came out.
Oh my god.
Everywhere.
But they didn't make it all the way over.
And you left
And
them.
it's laying like sideways, and it's open up, and sticks are starting to like they didn't fall, but they're like, don't move.
About to.
Don't move the thing. And I was like, Ma, this is
Those are my sticks.
like I'm just thinking, I'm like, because she's like waiting there for him to like kind of so we can throw stuff, and she's like, there's a dump at like at the other area.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, let's go there. And then as we're driving away, I'm like, yeah, see that there's a bag up there that I'm the asshole who like I wasn't gonna get up there and fix it, and we have the same bags in the back right now, so
he's gonna know.
So
He wouldn't have known or given a fuck, but
well, no,
that anxiety though.
There's a $50 fine
Right.
if there's garbage on the ground. So if that bag were to have fell, and
No, I get
I'm
it.
the asshole walking,
But I'm
with
saying,
the
like-
same bag.
Well, you could have just picked it up.
Yeah, but dude, I got anxiety.
That's
bro.
what I'm saying.
So I was just like, let's play it cool. Let's throw this garbage away somewhere else.
So I just thought of this question while you were
Oh,
doing it.
bald.
Whoa, haircut.
whoa!
I got a haircut this week too. You got yours today though.
Yeah, I shaved my head, which I asked my sister. I was like, yeah, I'm going to cut my hair. I'm going to just shave it off. And she goes, why don't you get styled? I said, no. I either keep the long, gross hair or I shave my head completely. Because I'm wearing a hat either way.
No in between.
Like this doesn't come out unless I'm like sleeping or by myself at my house. So I was like, which one's better? Which is the lesser of two evils? She's like, shave your fucking head.
Was it that long?
Dude, this shit was...
No.
Dude, I was looking into surfboards.
Really?
Dude, I was looking at surfboards pretty heavy. No, it was pretty long, and it's just like... Well, the other thing, I was like... I walked to the room, and I was like...
Scummed it up.
Well, I scummed it up, plus I hadn't taken a shower because I went and worked this morning, and I didn't take a shower before I went because I was like, I'm not taking a shower to go work my ass off.
100%.
So I like... Kind of
Oh,
like...
yeah.
I was like...
Made it
I
gross.
was like, what's up?
Should I keep it like this or cut it maybe?
I was like, how's the... Yeah, true, I made the decision very, like...
Easy for her.
Easy, yeah. Like, and I was just like... I was like, flipping it, and it, like... would barely shift because it was so just like gross. And then she's like, "Oh my god, fucking cut it!" And I was like, "Oh, easy enough." And just seeing this fucking bowl of
satisfying though, right?
Oh yeah, seeing all that hair go.
It's nice.
Now like I'll save so much more time.
Jerking off?
What? No, washing my hair.
Oh, funny you say that. After I get a haircut, the first shower, actually the first couple, I'll go to put as much shampoo as I used to use, and all of a sudden it just feels like I'm covered.
I did that too.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I did that too. I'm like putting it. I'm like, oh man,
I don't have hair anymore.
It's really dripping everywhere. I'm like, oh god, I forgot I don't have.
Especially you've got nothing now.
I've got nothing, and I had a decent amount.
Yeah.
But yeah, trim the
Enough
beard,
to look
trim
at
a little everything.
Oh, you got the beard down too?
I don't know why I said a little everything. That makes you seem like I shaved my nuts. I did not. Just head wise. Everything
above his shoulder.
Because this was even getting a little like, there's a couple spots like, they want to grow faster than other spots.
Shockingly, you might not believe this.
What?
Last week, I almost kept a mustache.
And some children in your basement?
No, that's fucked up. Okay.
I'm just saying.
No.
I've been watching Mindhunter.
I shaved I shaved. I hadn't shaved in a minute, so it was a little thicker than normal.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I didn't say there was a lot.
Instead of 5.
But so I shaved, and I typically leave the mustache for last. And I looked at it, and I go,
oh, dude, I do that too.
It
When I'm
didn't look
shaving
bad.
my hair, I was like, I honestly pondered this. I was like, what if I...
please,
what if I cut
did your
up
hat
to here, up to here? So you think I didn't cut anything, and then I was just like, and I've just got this like flowing hair right under here. And like no one would be able to tell. Like, what if I went to work, and people would have no idea? They'd just think, okay, he's got his hair. But then if I lifted my hat, you'd be like, what the actual fuck did you do? It would have been so funny, but I was like, dude, once you're up to bat, I was like, there's no way. But I did cut everything. I was just like, I look so stupid.
So this isn't a good image, but what you're saying, in the show Vikings, which I believe I've talked about on here that I'm watching, they do something similar. It's the weirdest looking haircut I've ever seen. It's like, basically if you took an angle, I think I'm doing it correct, it's better to see it that way. They do an angle like this. It's like a slant, right? And everything forward, they keep long. And everything back, they like buzz. And I see it mainly on the kids. And it looks so dumb. You can kind of see it, although it doesn't look good. He looks good here. Whoa. That's going to be hard to see. But you can see it a little bit there. So you see how...
very dumb.
Yeah. But hopefully you can find... It on the kids, it looks way dumber, dude. That's the good-looking guy on the show, so he's styled better. But the kids, it looks really stupid. But that would be... And it's the reverse of what you were saying, but that would be fucking hilarious. So if you're wearing a hat, you look all dope, and then...
if I were to take the hat off...
hat, the worst look probably possible.
Oh, 100%.
One of them.
It's not a rat tail.
No. It's not a mullet.
It's not the mullet. It's the just here down flowing.
And if you got it like surfboard
length...
I
mean, I didn't have a surfboard length, but
if you did, I'm saying you could start.
It was curling and stuff.
You could start. That's where you start, and then you get to the surfboard length.
But I backed out clearly.
Pussy.
I mean, you guys can't really tell.
Oh, back to my story. Well, I started mustache.
Yes.
I left the mustache, and last week I go. I'll be honest. I don't look too bad
for a killer.
Well, here's the reason. This wasn't like the reasoning. I was like, oh, let's do it because I don't like admire this guy or anything. But there's a guy on Bachelor in Paradise. For any of my female viewers, his name's Dean. He's on the show last year. Real scumbag, fairly decent looking dude. He's got a little bit of a little face, one of those little faces, Mm-hmm. And this year he shows up full mustache, real creeper one. Right? And he's almost got like this... He lives in a van now. He sold his house and he's touring all the national parks in a van. And he's just got this mustache. It looks kind of cool. So I thought I was this close. I'm maybe gonna do it in the next month. Maybe we'll see, and it might be dope. So, but today I did the same thing today, but I hadn't let it grow for long enough, so it didn't look as good because I had to shave today. I just got done with family pictures. That's why my hair looks good today too.
That's why.
Yeah.
You gotta get pictures taken.
That's why we had to film later. I also want to cover my one question backtracking. When you go to the trailer,
Yeah.
so you go every 3 weeks, you try.
Yeah.
Do you bring...
Not when it's cold. There's nothing to do with it.
You can't cut this. What are you gonna cut the snow?
You can't.
Do you do you bring a lawnmower?
Yeah.
Every time. Okay.
Every time.
I was like, because there's no way you have an extra one chilling there.
And I ain't going in this shed. Shed's got some shoes.
What are the shoes? Shoes for you uninitiated are issues.
Yeah, that's what I call issues. Shoes.
We call.
He's adopted from me. Shoes. So the issues are something might live in it.
Something bigger than a raccoon?
Or a big raccoon.
Or and that's enough for you
enough
not
for
to
me
go
to not mess with it. So there's a animal-sized hole that is bigger than any animal I want to live in. Or
live in?
Not live in. I don't want to live in
What
animals.
is this, The Revenant?
Yeah. Let's get that. I don't want to live in animals. Any animals I want to mess with. Bigger than any animal I want to mess with.
What's the size of animal that you do want to mess with?
None. I mean,
That's
it's
wild,
pretty...
honestly. Because I was thinking about it, like, yeah, I really don't want to mess with nothing. Like, even like a little rat. Like,
yeah,
it's little,
I don't
but
want to mess with a rat. Yeah, I mean, but it was big enough where we're definitely not even risking it.
What if it were one of them cats from earlier?
No.
What's worse, the cat or the raccoon?
Dude, I don't want to open it and just be like some raccoon, like, what the fuck you want? The fuck you want?
What are you disturbing me for?
God, the door has been open in 40 years. Like, what the fuck you doing?
What's worse, a raccoon or one of them cats?
A raccoon,
You think?
dude.
Here's the only thing. What if because the raccoon is going to be scared and like run away, right?
Is
what
he?
Probably.
There was a raccoon at my work the other day.
Hold on. What about the cat? He's friendly. He wants to play. So he comes up to you. But the raccoon runs away. Now what's the choice?
What if the raccoon isn't that type of raccoon? He's like very down.
Protective.
Well, that's what I instantly thought. Like, what if he's like, he instantly goes and he's like, all right, let's fucking go. And I'm just like,
Except he's got talons.
yeah.
It's
Let's fucking
Wolverine.
go. And I'm like, damn it. Is this the way I go out? It's a fucking raccoon.
Be a raccoon.
Raccoon is going to whoop my ass. Yeah, I don't want to mess with whatever.
Either way. All right, so
So-
let's hear about your work raccoon.
He just... There's a bunch of us outside, and we're, like, by our vehicles, and he just, like, runs through the middle of us.
In the middle of the day.
In the middle of the day, in the parking lot. And we're all just, like, we're on opposite sides, like, everyone's, like, the rows of cars or whatever.
Yeah.
And this dude just starts booking it to the field. And I was just like... Everyone's just like...
Ballsy motherfucker.
Like, it's fucking, like, noon. What the fuck is this dude doing here? He just... And he's like... And he, like, cut on an angle that kind of went...
Like, towards
close,
you?
Like, he didn't go directly down the middle of the line, like, the row. He, like... My car was towards the end. And he kind of cut, like...
All right.
Too close.
A little
And
too
like,
close for comfort.
Did he
Do I gotta move?
Did he keep going? Or did he, like... He was just like... Now we are on his car. Like, I didn't want that, so... I don't want to mess with raccoons, so I'm not leaving a fucking lawnmower there. No, you
I got
leave
it.
a lawnmower there. You open the shed too for me, and
I
ask him for the lawnmower.
I don't want to go there, so I'm definitely not doing any of it. So
yeah, it's an interesting place.
now, we don't necessarily have to get into it, but we know one person in your family is very adamant about keeping it.
What?
Is your mother as well?
No.
Okay, so you and her, two people that do not want it,
Dude,
are
very
the two that have to go there
Mhm.
and take care of it.
I'm gonna let you in on another thing.
Yeah. Inform me, please.
I noticed this time that there was a mole. Apparently, I didn't know
The animal?
Mole.
Yes.
Not someone who's infiltrated my friend circle and has reason to take me down. No, a mole, an animal. I noticed there was mole tracks this time.
Might be a vole.
It could be whatever the fuck it wants to be. Okay? I don't want
It's under the ground.
I don't want to deal with it. But there's like
Tunneling.
tunneling.
Yeah.
And my dad, who wants the trailer still.
Oh, I wasn't going to out who wanted the trailer still.
Oh. Okay, I didn't say that. But I'm not going to cut it out. I told him, I go, yeah, there's mole tracks. And he goes, he's fucking back again. And he was pissed. Because he's like, you guys should have taken the ammonia.
Yeah.
What?
You want me to murder an animal?
You want me to deal with this? I don't want to have to be the guy to mow the grass and like pick up these sticks. Like, yes. And it's menial. Like, it's whatever. I'll do it.
Right.
But you want me to go take care of a fucking mold? You should have taken the ammonia. Should I have? I am not fucking with ammonia.
You're Hitman.
If he were to be like, next time, check out this shed. No, I'm not doing that. It is not our shed. The raccoon owns it. I'm not knocking on its door.
Can you guys please sell this fucking trailer?
I'm not checking.
So who still has it? You and the Coconatis? They have one or two?
They have one.
The original one?
The OG one, yeah.
Okay. And why? What do they go there?
Theirs is in a much better shape, and
so they have to go.
There's some stuff to it. Yeah, they go and they take care of it and stuff. But ours has been, it just a minor issue, just happened, and it kind of just
minor issue.
My dad hasn't. It isn't as bad as.
I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys know what happened here. Okay, so this is a trailer, standard trailer. It's got 4 walls. I think we discussed this, but just to update you. 4 walls, they're square like this. The front one detached from the other walls in the roof and kind of went...
Not just a little bit. There's
a gap.
There's a little gap, yeah.
So basically there's a gap running the entire, or a bunch, any part of the wall's enough.
Just a little.
So the front wall's not attached completely.
A little bit. It's not attached. It's not that terrible.
Now, the only time he goes there is every 3 weeks to clean it and cut the lawn, whatever he does. So what's the point?
So what was the point is my father thought when he retired, he'd be able to spend a lot of time there.
But why?
Fixing it and getting it back up to shape so he and my mom could go out there and it's a relaxing area. A lot of retirees go there. But as you know, my dad's had some health complications and he can't really do all that stuff. So now we're in this limbo of he can do stuff. It's just doing it. And right now the man can't see completely. He just had surgery on his eyes, so he can't be just going around.
The problem is, and especially at this point where we are, especially with the health complications, it was a cute idea in the beginning. While I still don't agree with it. I mean, you know what else is nice? Relaxing at your fucking house, okay?
Oh, 100%.
So
I have no desire to go to the trailer.
Get rid of this motherfucker.
No, he won't.
And so
part of it he chalks up to is his dad. He used to just let shit. Just he wouldn't take care of it, and just so he doesn't want to have that happen. And my dad's very much a person who just can't let go of that. So he's in his head. He's going, I'm not going to let this thing just. I'm not going to sell it off to a junk. Just junk it all. I'm going to fix this thing, and then if he wants to sell it after that, he can. But he doesn't want it.
Well, so that was
he failed on it.
That's he
doesn't want to do that, which I get that.
My thought is too. Yeah, selling it in its current state, it's gonna not net you much.
Oh, it's literally getting rid of the trailer. Just tell them take that, junk it, and then sell them.
Here's your lot. Yeah.
Here's a land, which is it's a good size.
But at this point, it's not like you guys are still paying for it. It's
We're not still paying for it.
Like, you don't owe money on, like, you don't have like a mortgage for it.
We pay fees every year.
Well, that's different. I'm
amount.
saying that's what I'm saying. So even more reason to.
I mean, I don't pay them, so I don't have say in it. I should.
But what I'm saying is, no matter what you sell it for, is positive because there is no mortgage.
True.
To
and it would
pay
also
off.
stop the bleeding.
Yeah, it would stop. I don't know, you and your mom from going there every 3 weeks.
It would stop that. It would stop the yearly dues that you have to pay.
Now a fine
to not live there.
Yeah.
Or it's not that I'm paying fees to not live there. It's you're paying fees to have it at all, and we're not using it.
And this question extends also to the Coconatis,
But
which is almost because it's better is almost a bigger argument because you can make money. You ain't going there.
They might want to though.
For why?
That's the thing is you don't have the same you don't have the
get
same
it,
wants and desires as them. They enjoy going up there. Oh, they like fishing and like other stuff like that.
He's got a lake to fish on a block away from his house.
It's a different thing. It's a totally different thing. It's a remote area. It's not. It's away from. It's you can escape for the weekend. You're not at your normal house.
I can't.
It's why would you go to, like.
I can't predict the future, but
you went to a cabin.
Kick my ass.
You went to the cabin.
It is way different.
How?
Because of the condition it's in.
But if they get it back to a good condition, then what's the difference? You're doing stuff that you would normally do.
One's a house, one's a trailer. If we're gonna go into the specifics,
but
this one that I went to is a block away from a lake, from a beach. And that
there's
one's
swimming pools. There is.
I know.
Pools. There's shit to do there. It's not shit I want to do.
That's what I'm saying.
But if you're older, I could see. I guess you would want to do that.
But what I was saying is, when I get that older,
dudes I see walking around the fucking park,
kick my ass if that's what I want to do.
Oh, I wouldn't. When we were younger, it was a lot of fun. It's because you kind of just got.
Yeah, but do you know why it was fun? Because we were together. We would have had that fun anyway.
Internet wasn't a thing. Yeah. Internet was not around.
We'd have had fun anywhere.
True.
So.
Yeah, no, it's definitely not the thing but it is a mostly an older area where these people just have these plots of land, there's so many nice areas in there of people who just because that's the other thing, is you're only allowed to live there for I want to say it's half a year. You can only be there for half of the year.
Yeah, so it's not supposed to be like a trailer park. That's what I was saying. We call it a trailer, but it's not
It's not your typical thought of a trailer park. It's like a vacation trailer park, where these people come for to kind of just there's pools, there's activities, there's all this shit going on, and yeah, we used to go there all the time as a kid, and now it's everyone's sold off except for us and the Cocos, who used to have two. Now they just have the one, and yeah, we just maintain ours. I mean maintain as in enough to not get fined, and clearly
most times
clearly we still don't do that.
Most times. I don't know. It's just, again, everyone's got their own shit they value. Mm-hmm. That's not something you or I do.
Oh well, yeah, I would never.
Yeah.
I went there with. Was it Cody?
Yeah, 'cause you went back.
I went with
a couple
Cody
years ago.
Actually, I went with.
Chris was there. Sean.
I went with Mike, and then Karen and Jeremy the one time.
When you went to the Starved Rock, or no?
Yeah, we went to Starved Rock, and that was a bunch of fun. I couldn't stay there for multiple days.
Did you guys sleep there?
Yeah.
Where at theirs?
At the Cocos.
Really?
Yeah, and it was fine. We just got wasted, and then
probably helped.
Yeah, and then stayed overnight, and then left the next morning. If that's the case, yeah, but I wouldn't want to do that weekend after weekend. So I can see it's a one-off thing here and there. Yeah, sure, whatever. But as a living, to actually, let's just say,
to make it a hobby,
I ain't using up 160 or whatever it is, half a year's worth of days to be there.
Yeah.
I ain't using up
even close to a tenth of it.
Yeah. So, but hey, people, older people, I can see it.
I guess.
It's an older
to each
community.
their own, right?
I guess
Who am
so.
I to judge?
So yeah, I
Being a
just
scumbag.
cut the grass, pick up some sticks, and
avoid the cats and the
avoid
raccoons.
cats, raccoons, and moles.
Not till in 3 weeks.
Yeah,
You're not gonna avoid that mole. You're gonna have
clearing
to kill
some
him.
branches, some fucking things from our little walkway, and I go to
You
grab
guys have
it.
the longest walkway.
Yeah, so the little stairs that go up to my trailer, I'm trying to clear that because there's like a little plant that was kind of going over. I grab the branch. It's fucking
So
thorns.
much. Ooh, how's the hand feeling?
Better now, but at the time, I was like,
At the time.
oh fuck, like, oh my god. I mean, I don't know why I didn't even think. I was just like,
Yeah, I won't. I won't look at it.
I was just like, I mean, I grabbed the fucking thing and like my whole hand. I was like, oh my god,
Good for you.
get me out of this fucking place.
Well, and again, that's the shitty part is the couple people that don't want to be going are.
Well, it's just,
I mean, it's
just something we got to do.
I don't know. Anyways, notes for today.
Yeah.
First note, new podcast.
What?
Yep. I don't know if you guys saw it.
No, we don't have 2 new podcasts on the channel.
Whoa, we got one we're talking about. Chill out on the second one, okay?
Which one? Mine or yours?
Well, actually, you're right. At this point,
They would have seen
2 have been out. But on the notes we're talking about, there's 2 separate notes for each one, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Stick to the one.
Well, you didn't say which one.
At the time of this recording, the channel has seen a whole new podcast.
2.
At the time of this recording.
Oh. I wasn't listening to you.
Thanks. That was apparent.
I don't listen to him.
So we have a new podcast from Dan.
Yeah. How's it going, podcast?
Hopefully you guys watched it.
Probably didn't.
Do you want to talk about it? Brief them?
Nope, it's a secret. No, yeah, so I got a new podcast that I started. It's just me.
I think we mentioned it before.
Yeah, I was thinking about it, yeah. So it's like, so it's called How's It Going? It's like a question to you guys. And it's almost, well, right now we're in the early stages where I'm trying to get my story out there. And it deals with a lot of like anxiety and my depression and just like
Mental health.
mental health, yeah. So it's kind of just going to deal with that, like dealing with that type of stuff. And right now I'm in like the early stages where I'm trying to get like everything caught up to like nowadays. How my anxiety's gone from,
How Dan's...
it started to like how it's gone ups and downs and how I'm dealing with it over the years. Same with depression, and then eventually get caught up to current day, and it'll just become more of a weekly how we deal with certain situations, and that's why it's the title is a question posing to you guys, so maybe you will respond. I don't know. The response so far has been decent from the people that have responded.
Well, hopefully, too, while you are building it up, telling your story, that's when you can build those people, and hopefully we can build this channel. I don't think it's going to take that long for you to get to where at that point, but hopefully people will start commenting and trying to be part of more.
Yeah, and I've gotten a few comments, not on the actual... I mean, there was a few comments on the actual video, but I got some comments off of, like, from people just through message or whatever. They're like, great for you, like, some people who know me, like, oh, I had no idea, like, some of this stuff. And
it's a very revealing...
Yeah, that's the thing is, I'm going to be super honest. So there's stuff that I haven't told anybody.
What?
There's
Me included?
Yeah, you included.
No.
There's stuff that literally nobody knows. That will come out eventually. I'm just like, oh. So
there's no way. I'm gonna get it out of you after this.
No, you won't.
Come on.
No, there's no way. You'll see it on the video, but it's not like that. I mean, it is a little crazy, but it maybe some people do know some of it, but I guess the details of it, of some of the stuff. I'm just going to go into detail and be like super honest, and
check it out.
It's, I don't know, if you're interested in that stuff at all, I know it sounds like depressing and stuff, but some people go through that stuff, and I guess to know that other people are going through it, I think that helps a ton.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where it's going to be, where it's like, if you want to come and kind of hear my part, my story, my struggles through it all, and kind of how I'm dealing with stuff now, and how things fluctuate, and hopefully other people will kind of join in, and it'll be kind of a small group or bigger, I don't know where it's going to go, but of people that kind of can talk about how they deal with this shit. So,
well, and it doesn't even, going
that's
back,
my new one.
It doesn't have to be just people too that are looking, I don't know, for help or dealing with that.
Yeah.
But even like for anybody here that like is a fan of yours or anything like that, even just to know like your story, I'm sure there's going to be plenty of people that want to know about that too, and just kind of know, you know, what makes you basically, which is pretty cool, I think.
Yeah, so it's in the early stages, so I don't know totally where it's going to go. So that'll be interesting to see kind of how this molds, and that's the thing is, depending on user interaction and things like that, we can kind of tilt it this way or that. Like it'll kind of mold the show, hopefully. So right now, it's just getting everyone caught up. So it'll be a wild ride for sure.
On the first episode, I've got a question.
Sure.
You stated that it's only you, right? Now, is it open for other people to potentially give me per se?
So I thought about that. So like,
because similar to what we were talking about before we started recording today, the story that we were talking about. See, I've got that, we'll call it, to talk about.
Tell it right now. I'm kidding.
So do I do a something completely different, or do I get to be a featured episode on the How's It Going podcast?
Well,
how does that work?
I was thinking if you,
because I think
I'm not as much as it's my podcast. Like, because I don't necessarily have to, like, I don't know. The reason, I guess part of it is, like, there's nobody there asking me the questions, so I'm just kind of, like, vomiting.
Yeah. No, it's good.
All my shit.
It's good.
And it makes it easier, too.
Yeah.
When it's just you. At least for me, to, like, say some of the stuff that, like,
is emotional. And
is emotional, also that I'm, like, I don't think I've told people, some of this stuff.
100%. Well, like you said, like, you said it on the podcast. It's a lot. It's weird, but maybe easier to say it.
Yeah, I can't say it to a therapist, but here you go. I'm going to put it out to the internet.
Yeah, you said that in the first episode.
Sitting it by myself in my like setup area.
100%.
And yeah, so I thought about it already. Like if people wanted to have like it'd be just an episode. Like, hey, here's. Boom.
Someone else's story.
Here's Brad's story.
Because that was my question. Because like we were talking about before, I have that shit that I potentially be talking about.
And I'm not saying it could never be like this, but I think the fact that it's a like you and the camera is very. It's
I can only think
different.
of one other because I don't know. It doesn't even necessarily have to be, but there is like one topic where we could do it together. Otherwise, I think it works the way you did it.
Yeah, I think if we were going to do it with like kind of with the episode of the Hangout podcast with Sean, that obviously if you had another episode like that where it's like, okay, we're kind of it's almost like a comparing notes type of thing. You can have that, but as far as like just telling your perspective on certain issues, a one versus the camera, or just you and the camera.
I'm beating that fucking camera every time.
Huh? Yeah, I don't know why I said versus. But I think that like I don't know. I like the way that's set up.
Yeah, no, I agree. It works well.
And that
first episode,
that I think we were aiming for like Fridays.
Yeah. So
nothing's set in stone yet, but I'm thinking Fridays will probably be the best for that because the way. So Hangout comes out on Wednesdays.
Typically.
This other show, Brad's show.
Not Brad's show.
Brad's show is looking like it might be an earlier in the week thing as well. So my, the How's It Going, whatever podcast is an easier thing that I can just put at the end of the week. That way we're not also clumping everything. Yeah. You're not just getting all these uploads that get lost.
Yeah, so we're trying for Tuesday, Wednesday,
and they can spread out.
And Hangout podcasts typically a little longer. Sports one.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Short.
His
is short.
Mine's gonna be somewhere around 30 minutes. Yeah, so that's the other thing is it's a little easier to consume.
Speaking of that, I was actually thinking about this downstairs. This is gonna be the first week we give 3 videos to these guys. Wonder if they're ready for it.
Oh yeah.
We've had a 2-week before, 2 or 3 times maybe. When we first were doing,
we had 3 1 week. Remember I put those 2 highlight clips?
It was the highlights. That doesn't count.
Yeah, no, it was the same. It was clips from the same video.
Yeah.
This is 3 separate videos. Yeah, in 1 week.
Because we had a few where the Hangout went long, and we did them Tuesday, Thursday.
Yeah, we tried that out, but it was just like the Tuesday, Thursday thing. I'm not saying that it could never happen again, but it's just like the way scheduling works and everything.
Well, with current scheduling.
Current scheduling, it just gets... we just don't know
Yeah.
when we're going to have time. So doing a solid 1 a week or now having these other shows that we can kind of pop in if something goes wrong where our scheduling's messed up.
Helps.
At least we got that. You know what I mean? We got a
more consistent uploading.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, you want to touch me?
Yeah, I want you.
Careful, don't pull out our mic. How bad would that be?
Oh, that'd be funny. That'd be so funny. So what you got next? You want to talk about your show?
Well, that's the next thing. It's not my show.
100% your show.
As we talked to earlier in this episode, and if you watched the episode, should have been uploaded yesterday. We have a new sports-themed, sports-focused podcast. Brad
has a new sports podcast.
I did like, if anyone watched the joke on there while it was there, but it's not my podcast. So that'll be a sports-focused podcast. Again, like we said on that episode, if you watched it, we get a lot of comments on the Hangout ones saying, please stop talking about sports, do something different, and we're doing it for you guys.
Not exactly worded like that, but usually just like, the sports part, I wasn't really interested in it. It's like, yeah, because we can kind of rabbit hole down that pretty hard. So if we put it somewhere else,
we're freaking diverse, awesome dudes. Okay,
but then the other thing
not everyone can be as cool as us and like all the same.
Not only is it like, hey, now we're just like taking it out. Also, this podcast gives us the ability to dive deeper than maybe we would have on certain things.
Yeah,
and we can keep
that
up.
Maybe
with
isn't
more
a mass
things.
Appeal.
Yeah, so that'll be nice. And like he said, that's going to be around 30. It's going to be a shorter podcast. The initial one's a little longer, but that's just because we're just getting everything out there.
Intro. And,
So after that, after the initial episode, it'll kind of level off.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got 2
we're moving.
New podcasts
and streaming.
Oh, that's right.
We are branching.
Brad right now.
I have
eventually
I've gotten back on the stream game.
I've got a mic. I brought it here, but Brad said it was garbage, so I didn't use it.
No, I didn't.
But yeah, so we're branching out to streaming. Brad's already set up and going. Hit the ground floor.
I've streamed quite a few times. I'm up to 10 followers.
He hasn't really promoted it, so that's kind of why.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do either. I actually just, on Friday afternoon, I followed a Twitter account called Small Streamers, and then I followed them on Mixer, and they followed me back, and the way that works is if you're streaming and nobody else that they're following is streaming, they host you.
Oh, that's cool.
It's pretty cool. And they tweeted out my thing. I don't think anything came of it. I don't do anything. The thing is, like, the best way for all this stuff, like even like YouTube and gaming and all that stuff, is Twitter. I don't really use it.
I don't even have a Twitter.
Yeah, so like it's hard. But so like I have a Twitter for my stream, but I literally I don't think I have any followers. I probably do.
Oh yeah, you probably have a few.
But like, yeah, so they tweeted it out. I don't know if anyone saw or anyone gave a shit. But it's whatever. So yeah, I'm streaming already.
I'm
You're
gonna be
on the
streaming
road.
soon. Yeah, I'm gonna be hopefully pretty soon here, and then with new releases coming out in this fall, kind of switch through some of those. The thing is, like, that's the other thing is I'm just getting burned out on some other games, so it's like with the fresh flock of games coming in, I'll be streaming that. So we got streams going, new podcasts. I don't know what else. Eventually, some probably other stuff in the future that we'll come up with. But for now, we've been talking about it for a minute.
Hey, and then we're doing it.
About getting other shit out there. So
just like it took us a while to get the actual podcast going.
starts. So now we got this going, and then we'll see kind of where this goes. But we kind of got to build these up. And
my Twitter, streaming Twitter has 9 followers.
Oh, you said 0.
Yeah, and they're all decent people I know.
Oh, well.
Well, and one of them's the Hangout Podcast account, and one of them's my account, so it's whatever.
So 2 of them are you.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we'll see how that goes. We'll just have to... We're just going to build those up. And that's the thing is we still don't know where they're all going. So once we get them established, and then we'll just...
We may never know.
We may never know. True.
Just gonna keep going with that flow.
Is that a rap lyric?
Get that guap.
Is that a rap lyric?
Probably.
Oh, what's a guap?
You don't know what a guap is?
No.
I don't know if it's called a guap, but it's called guap.
El guap?
El
Chapo?
El Guapo. Guap is
paper?
Get that paper, boy. Money, cashola.
I've actually never heard of that.
Yeah. The streamers are starting to use it.
Oh, God. That's the other thing. We've been ironically making fun of all streamer lingo.
Like off the rip,
off the rip. It's
funny. I don't know if streamers do that one.
I guess that one's not.
That one's a Brad one.
But like
absolute.
When someone's low health in a game, absolute. That was actually kind of funny. I hate hearing Monka.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even know what it means. Whether internet lingo is there. Monka.
That's it.
People say yurt, or was it like
yurt?
Or
that's Tim the Tap Man.
Yeet is also. I never got yeet.
Yeah, that's all Tim the Tap Man.
It's like a Hail Mary type. Like I don't even know. It's just like. When you go for something crazy,
yeah,
you go yeet, like Hail Mary type.
Yeah, 100%.
And it's like, why are we doing this? Why are we yelling yeet? Yeah, there's internet lingo is
interesting,
very hit or miss. Some of it I'm all about, and some of it I'm just like,
what are you all about? You just ragged on a few. What's a good one?
I don't even know what's still around. I don't even know if it's internet lingo.
YOLO?
Oh, no. I don't think I change it. I don't think I'm behind most of this stuff.
Yeah, you can't be.
A lot of
it's a lot of cringy as fuck.
Some of them I'm behind just because they're so stupid that I think I like using them ironically.
Absolute.
Like, absolute. I love saying...
He's absolute!
In a serious moment when we're trying to win a game and someone's low health, and then you just say, instead of... He's one shot. He's low health. He's absolute. Gotta love it. Because what could be more complicated and dumb than saying he's absolute? Than just being like, he's low health.
Low health takes too long.
Low health?
You ready? Let's see who can say it faster.
Which one?
You say absolute. You say one shot.
Okay.
Absolute.
True. Wow. It was not even a contest because he didn't fucking say.
I didn't count
right.
down.
Yes.
Well, I have to do like a finger countdown. So when the third finger,
You just say one shot, absolute. As I said absolute, I was like, is it ever going to end? Absolute, one shot.
absolute,
One shot.
absolute.
There's way too much in absolute.
Yeah, there's.
And also, if we're playing with simpler boys,
They don't get it.
I say absolute and they go, they reset. Someone restarted their computer.
.exe is
Yeah,
not compute.
Mike.exe has failed.
Mike!
What? I didn't say that, Mike.
He's not here.
He's not here.
He's not going to watch this either.
Oh, Michael.
Yeah,
he didn't want to show up.
that's funny.
But yeah, I guess most internet lingo, I'm just like, if I'm not, unless you're a chosen one where I pick you because you're so stupid that I want to use you ironically, then I mean most of it's garbage. It's just like why?
I think it's known too. That's what
It is. It's true. It's like meme culture.
They're using it like
some memes are just
Ironically
funny
as
because
well.
they're so stupid. And that's the thing with dad jokes, I think, that we talked about not too long ago, is like some of it's like so cringy dumb
yes.
that it's like
That's the cool.
that's the cool part of it.
yeah. You got to think of the most cringy then. It's
Dad
like,
bods? Dad bods aren't awesome. I mean, they historically aren't awesome. Historically.
I don't think. Well, you know the thing with the dad bod, right? What makes it's like
What attracts you to a dad bod?
I don't.
Yes,
I'm
break
not
it
attracted
down.
by any dad bods.
Yeah, okay.
But the thing about, and it's kind of, I don't want to say it's kind of fucked up, but like,
Daddy issues?
no. So an attractive women, because that's the thing, is that attractive women are going after not like ripped guys. It's, you see attractive women with like guys with dad bods. It's because the woman wants to be the highlight.
Yeah.
And she doesn't want to have to, because men are typically scumbags. So they're like a better looking man might like, if he's like a ripped dude and like he's like super good looking, he could like get more.
Uh-huh.
Well, if a very good looking woman is with a dad bod, then she knows like she's the grand prize.
Yeah.
So she doesn't have to worry.
Yeah.
And then also like she can get a lot of compliments and she can like, you know, he'll be very
Is this how it's been
appreciative.
explained to you?
Yeah. I've read an article on it.
Oh, okay.
So
that
that's
does make sense, I guess.
that's the science behind it. And it's literal, like, it's funny, but it's like a science of a female brain.
Uh-huh.
And that's what, you know, it's like a safety net. It's like a safe pick. You know,
dudes are benefiting off it.
a
so
dude
sure.
with a dad bod is, you know, like I said, again, it's not the dickhead that's like a hot shit. He knows he's hot shit. He's dad bod's gonna be a grateful lover and a good guy.
Grateful lover. Okay.
I don't know.
That's a cool. Is that your gamer tag? Grateful
No, it's
lover.
Vomit Eagle. You can follow me on Mixer at vomit_eagle. You might get the explanation of the name sometime in one of my streams.
Or I could ruin it right here. So no.
It's not that good of a story.
Yeah, it's not a great story at all. Really, it's just a funny thing. So what else you got on the agenda? We got new shows, dad bods, internet culture, memes.
Let's stay on internet culture.
Internet culture.
And the daddy of our
PewDiePie.
And the daddy of our
It's PewDiePie. PewDiePie.
Yes, PewDiePie.
PewDiePie.
He
got
just,
married.
Yes, that was the other thing. But
And
he just hit 100 million subscribers
100
in the same week.
million subscribers.
Yes.
100 million.
Yeah. We can't even get 1,000.
Like, that's unreal. 100 million.
Yeah. And he's
I can't even count that on my hands.
his Instagram picture of his wedding is like don't know if it is top 10 or it's getting close, or it's not even gaining much, but it's like within top 20 most liked posts of all time. Ironically, within 2 days of each other, The Rock posted his wedding picture and PewDiePie, but The Rock's was like 7th overall.
Jeez.
Because he has a shitload of...
he's The Rock.
Well, he has a shitload of Instagram followers. Dan, what are you trying to do in that?
Why is the frozen screen of me looking like I want to give you a good old kiss?
Exactly. And I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, you're frozen like, and
I'm puzzled as to why you're trying to kiss me.
Yeah. This is a great picture.
So The Rock, yeah, he got married. Uh-huh. He had it's like something like 18 million likes on the picture.
Oh, is that all?
And PewDiePie's was like 14 point something.
Jeez.
And second place is like 19 or 21, something like that. And they're nowhere near number one. It's unbelievable. That's actually, honestly...
What is the number one?
The number one is the egg.
Oh, that egg.
Yeah, it's like 56 million.
Jesus.
It's almost triple the next highest. Actually, one of our notes that we were discussing before we got on is how I found... Why you gotta do this?
I want to see what I look like, but we can't. It's messed up.
So I was looking up the highest liked pictures on Instagram.
Yeah.
And I was like, looking at them like, okay, it's like... So the egg, then it's like Kylie Jenner's first picture of her baby, then it's like a Selena Gomez or something, and then it's like another picture of Kylie, or Kylie Jenner's like picture of Travis Scott, all these, whatever. And then there was one that was like number 6 or something, and it was like something, some sort of, it was like, if you like, it was basically, I searched it, and it's basically a post, and for every like 3 likes that the picture gets, the foundation will plant a tree.
Oh, okay.
And that's how I found the post. They've got 2 posts on this account. The other post was the post about the current Amazon rainforest fire.
Oh.
And if on that one, like every comment on that picture of a emoji water drop, they'll donate like 30 cents or something.
Okay.
And that's when I shared that on Instagram this week on my story.
I thought I heard in the news that one of the biggest anti-fire like planes is gonna...
Did you hear that in the news, or did I read that to you last night?
Did you?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know where I hear
the largest firefighting plane was I don't want to say like confirmed to go, but they like are...
Yeah, you said it can get there anywhere in like...
It can get anywhere. It's based in Colorado Springs. It can get anywhere in the United States in 2.5 hours, and it can get anywhere in the world in under 20. It won't take that long to get there because it's not that far.
Yeah.
But it's like a huge, like 747 big ass red plane that's about to drop a bunch of...
what does it drop? It's just like...
I think it's a mixture of
stuff, right?
Like water and...
like sand?
Like, yeah, some sort of...
fire suppressant type stuff.
I'm not sure.
Because I've seen like videos of like dudes who are like by the fire. And he's like, see guys, this is what they're not talking about. And this thing is just fucking burning.
Yeah, so we have it on our notes. We're talking about... It's not the next note, and we didn't really finish with PewDiePie, but... The Amazon rainforest is burning. We were saying, well, neither of us watched the news, but there's been like no media coverage of it. It's now gaining traction, and that's kind of why it was getting traction, because it wasn't getting any media coverage. So social media has been really pumping it, and like a bunch of people are talking about it and trying to get relief. The thing that they relate it to is, remember when Notre Dame was burning down, and that was all over the news.
Yeah.
And then now we have... It's something like 30% of the Earth's like oxygen production comes from the Amazon rainforest, and it's literally fucking burning. It was burning for 3 weeks before like any coverage got to it, and now it's about to be 4 weeks that this bitch has been burning.
Jeez.
It's just burning like crazy.
Like all the animals in there, like its own moisture thing usually can like I saw something like... Isn't it like its own moisture stable like thing can kind of combat that?
Probably.
Sometimes?
I didn't read anything, but that makes sense.
But it like, it's way too out of control that it
point.
literally can't do anything. But apparently, like it would create some moisture. It could like somewhat combat some of that stuff.
Hopefully that'll help in the putting it out too. Obviously they can't stop it now, but hopefully that helps because the pictures it's bad.
And I was thinking about this
a lot of people don't know about it.
I was like, what if like I lived through that, like that's another like 9/11's a thing that like talk about like happened while I was alive. The fucking Amazon.
Like, what if the whole thing burned down?
Yeah.
I don't even know if that. Anything's possible, really.
But even if it's, you know, an insane chunk.
Now, I would love to dig into this, but I don't know the details. It seems like one of those early on things Brad should have researched.
Yeah.
But I can't remember, was it on a podcast or what? I heard it just last week. There's some people, potentially crazy, and it's a conspiracy theory. They believe that the world ended in 2011,
Okay.
and that we're living in a what's it called?
Simulation?
Yes. And basically that's apparently, like, since 2011, the amount of, like, natural disasters, shootings, all these things is, like, skyrocketed. And that wasn't even discussed. The rainforest wasn't even discussed as another one of those things. But, like, I had, again, I'm not anywhere near the belief that this is what's going on. But I heard, yes, that there are many people that believe that to be true.
That in 2011 the world ended.
Yes.
And now we're all just in a simulation.
Yes. Because it was 2011 was one of those Mayan
of course it was.
Beliefs that's when the world was going to end.
Of course it was.
So they believe that that's the one.
And they just
maybe I'll look into that for next week.
And everyone woke up and it was...
Yeah, I'm going to put it in the notes now.
Couldn't even tell the difference.
Yeah. So, hopefully I'll get you some better notes for next week. But, yeah, that's what some cuckoos believe.
Jeez.
So, yeah, back to the notes. We have PewDiePie with his thing. You know, hitting 100 million.
Crazy.
Fucking crazy. He's killing it in Minecraft. Everyone's back on Minecraft.
Everybody's playing Minecraft.
It's unbelievable.
We gotta get the old
We gotta get the... Dude!
We were killing it with Minecraft.
What if we went back and, like, our channels are, like, hitting... got a few more subscribers and shit? That'd be kind of funny, actually.
That would be kind of funny.
I still have a bunch of builds I never fucking filmed. I've seen them.
You've been still building all these years?
No, I probably...
That'd be hilarious.
Last time I went was like a year ago.
It'd be hilarious if you're like, look what I've been doing secretly.
I've got a fucking just...
You've been building this land out. Like, oh my god.
I'm fucking Bane underneath the Batcave. Like, you didn't know where I was going, bitch. That would be fantastic. I was just waiting in the fucking darkness for this.
You're like, when's
boom!
It's gonna
I know
boom.
It's coming.
Minecraft's gonna be huge again.
And here I come, just skyrocket, right?
All part of the plan.
That'd be sick. Damn it! Why didn't I do that?
Not the case, though. Not
God,
the case.
I knew I should have done it.
Play Minecraft.
Another just fascinating story on the internet this week. One that Dan's a huge fan of.
I know where we're going.
So you may or may not have known this. Controversial, potential, ex-controversial, whatever you want to call him. YouTuber, very big. Maybe some of you female Hangout listeners have heard of this guy by the name of James Charles. Young fella, does makeup tutorials. Honestly, does some of the most insane makeup I've ever seen. Probably the most, because I don't look at a lot of makeup. I stumbled upon this accidentally. I saw a tweet from Logan Paul, and then I kept scrolling down my Twitter timeline, and I saw Ethan Klein from H3. he put a post, and I go, what the fuck is this? So it's a strongly worded message tweet, and it says something along the lines of, I want to be completely honest with you guys. My account was hacked, and so that the hacker does not hold power over me, here is the only nude I've ever taken. Something along those lines.
Uh-huh.
And naturally, man or woman, I scrolled down to see the image attached to Ethan Klein, H3 Productions picture. And it is a picture of him in his bathroom. He's facing the wall, looking back at the mirror. He has no clothing on. And it's a picture of his backside. It's not good. It's not nice on the eyes. No male's ass, for the most part, would be, but this one's just not. And once I saw those, something clicked in my head.
Uh-huh.
And I scrolled down a little further, and I saw a retweeted tweet from James Charles.
Mm-hmm.
And it said, when you blah 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 something and you accidentally make, or he's like, I love when you accidentally make a meme on Twitter. And I was like, from the first tweet I saw mentioning James Charles, that tweet, I'm gonna click your profile and see what is going on.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when I saw it. So that tweet I mentioned from H3H3,
what was the date and time?
the tweet I mentioned from H3H3 was the exact verbiage that James Charles had used, and that's the meme he created. Because now many creators are doing the same thing. And it's a picture of James Charles in his bathroom, back with his ass. And I've seen many, many men on Twitter that have done the same. So feel free to look it up. I don't really know where to go from here.
Brad just dove down that rabbit hole because he's a creep.
Well, it's actually a fairly good topic in today's society because it's happening a lot. We've seen many hacked people and their images get leaked, it's happening a lot now.
The fappening.
We had that, and then recently, while James Charles has made it huge because of this meme he made, Bella Thorne did it.
True.
The actress did it. The comedian did it like 2-3 weeks ago. I think it was Whitney Cummings. And the funny thing, because I told you about this yesterday, right? Whitney Cummings did it.
Did she? I don't know who.
She did the same thing, but hers was different. Like she accidentally put up a story on her Instagram, and there was like a minor nip slip, and someone like screenshotted it and like was like, "I'll put this out. Give me $5,000." I don't know what they say, and she's like, "Really?" There's like half a fingernail of her nipple showing on the top of her shirt, and so she leaked it. But the funny thing with that one was all the other male comedians were like leaking in that thread their nuts. One of them, like Tom Segura or Bert Kreischer, they're all fake, but like he put like a picture of like a pair of nuts that looked like they were crushed by a sledgehammer.
Oh my god. Fuck, dude.
It was fucked up. But so you see that happening a lot, and it's interesting because like there's like an argument to be made, like, first of all, fuck these people for like doing that, like hacking and doing that, like, trying to get money out of it or whatever.
Yeah, like blackmail.
Yeah, and then it's like, for most of these people, like, who gives a shit?
Mm-hmm.
Who really cares if you see, you know, this person's breasts or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, big fucking deal.
Well, they're trying to find people who are super worried about it.
Yeah, that's the thing. There are people.
Yeah, that they can capitalize.
Because there's like fucking Taylor Swift's not going to be like, yeah, here you go.
Yeah, Taylor Swift. You know, a certain type of celebrity is going to try and salvage whatever they can. Whereas, like, I don't know if a comedian was the best.
No. Especially, I don't
Especially
know.
with what weak ammunition you have.
Right. You're not sitting there with a fucking A-bomb
Yeah, actual full
that ruined this
one.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
But that's happening too, like in a lot, like in everything. Like, because I also heard this past week. There's a British. He's like a podcaster. He's kind of like a sports guy. Apparently, he got leaked, but his was like he texted some girl, and apparently he like sexted, and apparently there's just some freaky shit that he said he would do.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, like it's like weird.
Okay.
And they were like, he's like, because quite honestly, I wouldn't do anything that guy. And so apparently it's just a little weird, but it's just like text words.
Yeah.
And like apparently it was a big thing, and they're like, what the fuck is wrong with people? Like, and like, do you think anyone honestly gives a shit either? Like, it got big on Twitter, but like nobody was like, oh my god, he's a piece of shit for it. They're like, who cares?
Yeah.
And like, you're just an asshole for doing this.
Well, I think at the first, when all this stuff would like initially happen, it was like, it's almost like people are desensitized to it. Where like after a while, it's just like, really, you're trying, like you're doing, like people are still doing this, and like it's still going on. Like after the first people who really got affected by it, or after it happens so often, it's just like whatever now. It's just like, come on.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. Like, did I have to see Justin Verlander's wing wang?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
You had to?
Uh-huh.
Huh. Bucket list?
You don't remember the first time the Fappening came out?
Oh, I remember it.
But you don't remember because you told me about it.
Yeah.
And you said there's a picture of Justin Verlander and you couldn't find it. And I said, I need to see Justin Verlander's wang.
Okay.
I don't know why. But that was the only thing I had to see. You okay?
I kicked something. It was the air conditioner thing. You had to see.
Yes,
you didn't want to see.
I was obsessed.
Kate Upton,
I was
girlfriend.
obsessed with finding the picture of Justin Verlander.
Mm-hmm.
No homo.
We're just trying to
baseball
see.
fan, baseball
Love
player.
baseball. Just want to see how bats stack up.
I don't know.
You were just interested in.
I was very interested.
Was a dominant pitcher in the league.
Yeah.
Look like naked.
I just wanted to see his wang. I don't care about naked.
Everything could have been cropped out, but the wang. And you'd be like,
I think in one picture it probably was.
The one that was my background. I think that was the one.
No, I will never forget that. I was at the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C.
What a place
with
to do it.
my friends from college, and I very vividly remember searching for it. And I can, and hopefully he remembers this, and maybe he can comment down below.
Verlander?
No, Sharon. He was also perplexed about why I was looking for Justin Verlander's penis so badly. And it's like I said, it's not
just
something
curiosity?
I can't really explain it. I think it's just a baseball fan in me. He's an elite athlete, a very good baseball player, and I wanted to see what he was packing. I don't know.
What kind of grade did you give it?
I mean, it was pretty good. It was
good enough to land Kate Upton. Or I don't know if not necessarily land, but to keep her around.
Was it that or his millions?
What? No.
I don't know.
Personality, I doubt had anything to do with
He
it.
seems like a pretty cool guy. He's quite a bit older than her, too. I don't know about you. I mean, I personally don't see the allure of Kate Upton. I mean, I see the allure. I just don't find her attractive.
I find her attractive. I don't know if she's like my...
Well, everyone's like, "Eh!" Like,
oh yeah,
chill.
people get crazy with the people they like.
You know, Jeff babysat her.
Jeff.
Yes.
Jeff.
Amanda's dad.
Your wife's dad.
Yes.
Babysat Kate Upton.
Yes.
How, when?
Her family, or someone, her dad, I think, worked with him.
Oh.
At GE in Michigan.
Okay.
Because that's where she's from.
Uh-huh.
Hence, that's where she met Verlander in Detroit.
Uh-huh.
And he like babysat her. I don't know if it was like he directly babysat, but like she would be around the warehouse factory, something, when she was like young.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, the tangents you can take on a podcast to go from James Charles' ass, which if we're gonna be, I just talked about a dude's penis wanting to see it. It's the greatest male butt I've ever seen.
Oh yeah. Wow. You're crowning kings.
I mean, I haven't seen many. That's the other thing.
Well, that's because Logan Paul told you it was a great one, and you were like, "Yeah, Logan, it was." You said that last night. You're like, Logan Paul said it was
First
good,
of all,
so I think it's
First
good.
of all, he said.
Which I don't even know why I'm fucking talking about this right
First
now.
of all, he said high key. He's got a donk. He doesn't say it's great. Tell me if this was not a woman. You can't see. You cannot tell that's a man.
You can't. He has a woman's figure. It's kind of scary.
I showed it to Amanda. She goes, he's got a better ass than me.
He has a crazy donk. Yes.
So don't tell
He
me
does, he
what
does.
I'm saying isn't true.
I know, but it's like, what a weird takeaway.
If I didn't want to get flagged, I
Yeah,
would
do not show
definitely show it. But if
people can look it up.
people look it up.
Because it's just a donk.
You could send this, you could crop this, screenshot this, send it to a dude, and I guarantee you, he thinks it's a woman.
Oh, I'm sure.
I
don't know. I don't even want to keep looking at it.
because it's turning you on.
No, it's not. It's just so weird how it literally looks.
And honestly,
He's a woman's body.
this is not even him nude. Could you even tell that that's a dude?
Well, he clearly tries to look.
This,
It's
even his
feminine.
fingernails. I can show this.
yeah. I like how you announced to YouTube, we could show this. Don't you fucking try.
This looks like that girl from Orange is the New Black. Tell me I'm lying.
I don't watch Orange is the New Black.
Look at his fingernails. He's got long.
Bitch, I could put fucking.
I'm just saying you. So if you saw this, it's
You're getting
dude,
tricked.
it's chick,
You're
chick,
getting tricked.
chick,
Okay.
chick.
Yep.
It's a chick. No matter how far you scroll.
But flip it around.
No, I don't want to see that. See, James Charles Wing Wang is not something I'm looking for. I have
Justin Verlander.
I have no connection to James Charles. No desire to see that. So we'll leave it at that. And again, that's where this conversation went.
That's awesome.
It's awesome.
How much you love looking at.
I can cross off the Amazon rainforest, which is the next story because we already talked about it.
We did go from Amazon rainforest to
What a fucked up podcast.
ding dongs and donks.
Males.
Yeah, male ones. Not even fucking.
The last topic,
Where are we
pretty
at?
much.
Oh, this might be a tour.
Yeah, we could stretch it. I don't know if you actually want to touch this one, or we could just wrap it up. Is Mindhunter?
Mindhunter? Ooh.
Because it could stretch.
It could stretch. We might want to save Mindhunter for. I mean, it's out now, but like.
It's out now. Dan's watched it all. Maybe if we wait till next week, I can catch up
Yeah,
with a little
Brad
more
has to
detail.
watch it. But Mindhunter, because you know how we talk about shows that we've been watching. Mindhunter is fucking great.
I've seen.
I watched the first. It's like Stranger Things. Like I watched.
Yeah, because when you said you were like watching the episode 1, I was like, I thought you already watched it.
Well, I was watching
Episode- season 1.
3 because I watched the first 3 originally. I don't know why. I just get like sidetracked or something happens when it comes out, and that was like 2 years ago that this came out. It's been a while. So I watched the first 3 episodes, and I remember liking it, and I just never went back. And then I was like, holy shit, the new season's out. Went to go watch it, and then I was just like, why didn't I keep watching this?
Good point to what you just said is you get sidetracked. Where are you on Breaking Bad?
Oh, and I've thought about this too because I was going to watch some Breaking Bad when I got home today.
That ain't happening.
I can maybe throw in a sode. I'm at the beginning of season 3 still.
Oh, so
that
was on the burner.
And now that the movie's coming out in October on Netflix, I need to fly through this shit.
Where do you watch Breaking Bad?
Where?
Which service?
Netflix.
Okay, Netflix.
Yeah.
I didn't know if it was still on there. I don't see it anymore.
It's on Netflix.
Okay, apologies.
And if I could just stop watching YouTube all the time, I just get lost on YouTube. Like, oh my god, the last couple weeks I've been watching fucking people trick scammers.
What?
I've been watching. There's people out there who
I think you told me
their
about
whole
this.
channels are about tricking scammers. These scammers who try to trick people into
Like giving their credit card or
giving their credit card
social security number.
They do it on. They say most of them are like, oh, I'm with Microsoft. I'm going to give you a refund for something. Blah blah blah. So they go on the computer and then they do that fucking
screen
sharing, like where they can team
screen
viewer
control,
and
whatever,
they can control your stuff. And the typical thing they do is they have you log into your bank account and like they tell you to send like that okay, we need your banking information so we can send you this refund, and they end up doing like some other shit, and what they normally do is they'll transfer from your one account to your other account. So they'll transfer a sum, and they'll be like, oh my god, we put the wrong amount in there. You have to send us. We need some of that money back, or I'm gonna get fired. That's a typical. It's so stupid, right? So fucking like. There's no way I would ever fucking fall for this.
Oh my god, I'll kill these.
Some people could.
I know,
like,
it's
older
so
people.
sad.
They prey on
God.
older people. They'll have old people. Some of them.
hate
They say,
these.
okay, you have to go
are
get a
those
Google
such
Play card from Walmart.
Oh, I've heard about this.
And they'll like be on the fucking phone with them the whole time, being like, okay, you need to go to this. But these dudes waste their fucking time, and it's great. They'll have them. I can't. They cut them down to smaller videos, but they'll be on the phone with them for 2.5 hours,
I've heard
messing
of
with
this.
them, and they get so fucking angry. These people. The best ones, my favorite ones, are with the one screen sharing thing. They'll be deleting these people's files while they're doing their whole bit.
Oh, so you can control each other's screens?
So he goes in and he'll literally keep them on the line and be like, okay, so where do I click? Because they're looking at like another screen, and he's going through their computer, deleting all of their shit. And he goes, I'm deleting them. He'll go through it, like they'll go through it all. They'll be like, okay, now I'm deleting their backup files. I'm deleting this stuff. I'm deleting this stuff. And there are gigabytes and gigabytes of stuff just getting fucking taken off this computer. And it's awesome. And then sometimes they'll syskey them, which is they'll change the password. They'll say, next time this computer logs in, you need to enter a password. And then they'll change the password. And so then they'll restart the computer.
While they're on the phone?
They're still on the phone. And you just see these people you hear them freaking out, and then they start cursing at them, and they're like, oh, you think you're fucking better than me? You think you're better than me? And it's like, you try and fuck me over? Why are you trying to fuck me over? Or then they'll do some shit that they don't know, and they're like, tell me how you do it, man. The scammer is asking the
Did you
the
show
genius.
me some of this? Or did I accidentally watch a video?
You might have accidentally watched
Maybe
a video.
John told me about it too, actually, because I've seen this recently. I only saw a little bit, one thing. I think John was watching it, and he showed me it, and it was fucking awesome.
Oh, they're great, and they just some people do it different ways.
Yeah.
Some people don't delete files at all. They just waste their time and then end up like. It's just the whole build up to like, I'm gonna rat you out, like, and then the one guy getting him on the line for 2 hours. The guy thinks that this guy's an old lady going to a fucking store, getting this card, getting all this stuff, and he goes.
There's
like,
a streamer
you think
that
you're
does
smarter
this.
than me? Oh yeah, a few of them are streamers.
There's a streamer that does this.
Yeah.
You're right. It was John. John found it. He's an RPer.
Okay.
He does GTA RP as well.
Okay.
And he was dabbling in the RP, but he's known for doing this on stream. That's right. And when I was watching him, he was finishing up like an hour and a half call with this guy.
Dude, the one guy, he has a live poll that he'll post things being like,
should I do this or that?
What is he'll say he's a character, and he'll be like, what is Gladys's reason for this, this, and this. And then he has votes. And whoever wins, he changes his storyline for tricking the scammers.
God, yes.
And it's fucking awesome. Or he'll be like, what do we think this guy's, how he's going to react? You know, what they think is going to happen and stuff. And I'm like, this is genius. And it's fucking awesome that they're screwing over these scammers. And just like, then they'll like, while they're in the middle, most of them, they'll like pause their mic and they'll be, okay, so what's happening now is he's doing this.
Yes.
He's getting his guy in the back. You can hear them.
Yes.
And he's like, and they're breaking down the whole thing. And he's like, now what he's going to try, they'll even know what the guy's going to try and do in their computer. He's like, okay, what he's going to do is he's going to do this and this. They create, the one guy has a fake bank. He has a Leroy Jenkins fake bank page.
Well, that was what I was going to ask, is do they put like fake bank accounts and stuff?
They make fake accounts. He'll even try to trick him. He'll edit his fake page, his fake bank page, say this is a demo account only. So it literally says that it's a fake bank page, and he's like, he just, they like don't notice sometimes, and he'll even be like, what does it say? It says demo account on top. Why does it say that? And they'll just be like, no, ma'am, it's okay, whatever. And it's just like, he's literally telling you that
he's telling you that it's fucked.
And, they still go through it. And he's like, okay, now right here, he's going to add an extra 0 to make me think that, you know, that he gave me the wrong amount. God. Or what he'll do sometimes is one of the guys, he'll put the account super low. He'll make it so he doesn't have too much money, maybe only a couple $100. And he's like, let's see how they act when I don't have that much money in here. Like, do they just hang up, or what do they do? And like, they'll still try to figure it out.
The sad thing is, like, I would hate to see what these people actually get from some people.
Oh, I'm sure they get.
That's so shitty.
It's so shitty, and that's the whole thing. He's like, as long as we do, he's like, we kept them from scamming for 2.5 hours.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually super dope. And I mean, that guy who I've been talking about mostly, he's the one who doesn't delete files. He just wastes their time. I can't remember his name, but he there's a few other guys. They're not so much into the RP. I mean, they do RP a little bit where they kind of mess with them, but most of them, it's super satisfying to just see all these files just getting fucking deleted.
Well, you look that up. So weirdly semi-related, especially with how it started, is what I've been watching over the past few weeks. When you were saying, they're like, tell me how you did it.
Kitboga.
Kid? Or Kit?
Kitboga.
That might have...
Kitboga. The other ones
does anyone have like a green colored YouTube? I know the one guy I watched was a green... Oh, that's him.
Is this him?
He had a green stream.
This is the guy.
Yes, that's him.
Yeah, that's probably him.
That's the one I watched.
Always, like,
he does RP, GTA RP.
Well, that makes sense because he literally RPs all his.
Yes.
He's the one who does the live results. Like.
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay, that's the guy I watch.
The other guy I watch a lot of is Scammer Revolts, and he's the ones you can tell instantly because all his.
How do you spell that guy's name?
Kitboga. And the other guy is Scammer Revolts, and he's the deleter. And that one
sounds fun.
But he also the Scammer Revolts knows.
Here he is, Kitboga. He's live right now. He's got 7,000 people. Oh, he's playing Minecraft.
Okay.
With Milton from GTA.
He
always wears those glasses.
The Scam Revolts guy knows their language, so he'll end up throwing in some like when they get figured out, he'll start just like, I don't know if he's saying like "fuck you" or whatever he's saying in their language, but he just starts
like in Indian or something.
Yeah, but it's super. He's white, and it's always throws me off because I'm like, what? Like, I don't know what it means. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't even know, but I think it's Bencho. And we go, oh, Bencho, you're pissed about this or whatever. I'm like, I don't know what that means. But then, like, he says some stuff to some of the scammers before he, like, outs himself. And they're like, so how did you learn typical slang? And he's like, oh, just playing online games and stuff. And I have no idea how he actually learned it. But he'll like, sneak it in there to see if they kind of catch that, like, oh, this ain't the normal guy you're scamming here, dude.
Yeah, because the guy the Kitboga, he calls the fucking people.
Oh yes.
He doesn't fucking.
He finds their numbers.
He finds them.
He finds.
He
their
doesn't
numbers.
get called. He finds them. They all probably do.
They all.
There's no way
because you're not getting
I don't get
hit
called that
many
much.
Time.
Yeah.
But yeah, he will, and then he'll call back.
Yeah.
And then he'll remember names. He's like, no, I need to talk to...
Yes.
And then he's like, oh, no, that guy's not available. And he's like, yeah, because he's dealing with the other and he like knows, he'll like know the different voices and everything because he's calling this fucking place so many times.
But yeah, the show I've been watching, I told you about it, was fucking Silicon Valley.
Oh,
it's a little bit about the hackers and stuff.
Yeah.
And speaking of the fucking, I looked up coding and stuff just because I don't know much about it and stuff.
You want to be a coder?
No. I just wanted to know a little bit about it. We've discussed how like I just want knowledge.
Uh-huh.
But that show is fantastic, and there's a lot of that like hacking and all that stuff in there. That show honestly is so fucking funny, dude.
I need to watch because I've seen,
dude, there's
episodes here and there because it was after Game of Thrones for a while.
See, and that I told you that's how I started, and I didn't like it. So
I don't know the whole.
The good thing
I always
is,
liked them. I just never.
The good thing is now it's bingeable too. It's like,
yeah, true.
I watched 5 seasons in like 2 weeks.
Yeah,
because they're short.
Yeah, it's short too.
And this upcoming season is October like 24th. It's the final season too, so I'm ready for that. That'll be fun.
Yeah, so I'm slowly but surely dueling down my shows, and then now I want to watch The fucking Wire really bad.
The Wire?
The Wire. Which is also regarded as one of the greatest
shows, yeah.
So I want to watch that, and that's on HBO now and all that. So
I mean, the list is...
The list is always going to be growing, and something's always going to take over.
Yeah, something's going to move in.
Like, I didn't expect Mindhunter to just binge it all in a couple days.
The thing is, when they're bingeable like that, it's super easy.
Well, the other thing is, like, I can get caught up super easy.
Yeah, 2 seasons.
2 seasons, done. And now I'm, like, ready.
So now when it comes out next time, you don't have to do a bunch of work.
So, Breaking Bad, it's like, it's done, and it's going to be there. So I can kind of chip away at it.
Yeah.
But then I'll forget about it. Wire's going to be the same thing. Whereas, like, Stranger Things comes out, it's like, okay, I got to get it now.
Yeah.
Because last time I forgot, and I want to build up to more.
The belief is that one day you're fully caught up.
But hopefully. It's finding, and then that's the other thing is I'm going to find other shows that I like that I didn't know I was going to like along the way. And it's like, fuck. So the list is going to fucking always grow.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's fucking Breaking Bad's been done for however long, and we still haven't finished it. So...
Yeah, and then the people who have seen Breaking Bad, they're like, well, you gotta watch Better Call Saul. I'm like, God.
Do people say that?
I've had... So my mom's finished Breaking Bad. She says you have to see it. Pyro, same thing. And I think there was one other person who told me...
But Better Call Saul is more of like the comedy, right? And I don't know if it's like as...
No, it's...
I thought it was a little bit more like... That's what... Because his character's like kind of... Not like comedy, but like...
It's so
lighthearted, like...
Well, it's also like so crazy that he's a lawyer who like deals with criminals.
Because I think Zach watched Better Call Saul.
Yeah, I don't know. They said it was super good, but then I'm like, yeah, but it's also a prequel.
Yeah, it's
so. But I guess it is. I
don't know. I
haven't seen Saul enough that like I'm like.
Oh, you've just met him.
Yeah, a little. I'm a little bit into knowing him, so it's like he's not a staple yet for me.
I mean, I'm
sure as time goes on.
Since you watched it, then I've wanted to watch it again because I've fucking watched it to the same point twice. I watched it by myself, stopped. Watched with Amanda, stopped, and I'm like, I gotta finish it. And I didn't realize how close I was to finishing it too, which pisses me off a little bit. Mm-hmm. I thought there was more seasons too.
Yeah, you were like pretty close to the end.
Yeah. So I'm like, I gotta go because I've heard the last season's just fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And so I gotta. That's my next. I jumped on the Silicon Valley. I told you after I watched Kumail on Hot Ones, I was like, I gotta fucking watch this.
Yeah.
And then pop that out. Done. Now we'll get going.
Nice.
Yeah. 98 minutes.
Wow. We honestly started before this, and we're like, I don't know if we're gonna be able to go an hour.
Right. We did something we've never done and sat down before and discussed topics that we can talk about.
Yeah. And we were like, I don't know if we'll be able to fill an hour. And damn, we went over. Good for us. Good for us.
I wish you could see.
You can't see what I'm doing to his fingers.
I went for the fist bump. I got fondled and honestly
finger fondled.
Harassed.
Finger fondled. Finger fondled. Fondled.
All right, let's call it a day.
Let's call it a. We recorded 2 podcasts. A productive day.
Yeah.
Productive
We'll see you guys later. Bye.
We'll see you later. We'll see.
Bye.
Why are you being so quiet?
Bye.
Bye. You can't just say it like that.
Bye. I said we'll see you later.
Okay, we'll
Bye.
see you later. Bye.
Fade to black. Now.
I want to paint it black.
I hope it's
bing,
faded.
bing, 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 bing.
I haven't broke a stair with this fucking
You haven't broken a stair.
and I'm not a very good stair.
I want to paint it black.
And I want to see his jingle over there. But
Jingle, jangle, jangle,
Bye.
fondle your fingers,
Bye.
Barney.
Oh my god.